What up, guys? Swifty here, covering a little bit about today's preseason game, Chicago Bears versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's just get right into it. The main story of this game that most people will be focusing on is Justin Fields and Luke Getsy's play calling. This is Luke Getsy's first job actually calling plays in the NFL. He did it in the preseason for Green Bay before, but this is his offense that he built around Justin Fields, and I cannot wait to see it in action. I don't expect them to show too much. I think it's going to be a pretty vanilla game plan, but we can learn a lot about what kind of formations they use and what kind of personnel they have on the field. Also, I think every Bears fan is excited to see Justin Fields. We didn't get to see him again late in the season last year. He missed a game and then unfortunately got COVID. This is our first time seeing him in a long time. He's not going to play too long, but man, I can't wait to see him on the field. Super excited about that. I'm going to cover three more areas of the game that I think we should all focus on tomorrow, or at least what I'm going to be focusing on. But also, if you guys want to know what I watch and maybe want to watch it yourself, do it and let me know what you think. My first thing to watch is going to be the offensive line. On the first team, my main focus is going to be Braxton Jones and then just watching how the line performs as a unit. That second team is going to be really fun to watch. There's two rookies and then Larry Borum and Tevin Jenkins. I really want to see all those guys play. I hope they dominate. The offensive line, though, has been talked about all off season long, and this is the first live action they will see. It's important to not only watch the first team, but the second team as well. Next up, of course, is the wide receivers. A lot of eyes will be on this one. So I'll be watching who steps up. This one I think I'll have to check out more in the All 22 film after the game. Guys I'll be watching closely in this one, though, are Equanimous St. Brown, Kevin Shaw, and Daz Newsome. I'll find out a lot more about the wide receivers, though, once I get a hold of the All 22 film. The last thing to watch is going to be Fluce's defense. On first team, I think my focus is going to be on watching Jaquan Brisker, and then of course on the linebackers as well. On the second team, my eyes will be on Dominique Robinson and Elijah Hick. Very excited to see both of those guys in action. Also, we'll be watching the defensive tackles very closely. The linebackers are going to be interesting as well, especially with Roquan out and a lot of new faces at that position. We lack depth and a lot of jobs are on the line there, so keep your eye out for any linebackers that stand out to you. The Chiefs are supposed to play their starters for the entire first quarter. Patrick Mahomes versus Justin Fields early on will obviously be the story, but there is a possibility for some offensive fireworks early on. This should be a fun game overall. There are a lot of questions that will not be answered during this game. The Roquan situation is fluid. A lot of guys are banged up, and we're going to have quite a few players miss this game. That being said, there are a lot of things we can watch in this one, and of course, I will be covering everything from all 22 coverage the next couple days after the game. Always remember, though, this is the preseason. Wins and losses do not matter yet. This is the best time to make mistakes and learn from them. I love watching preseason to evaluate players. This is a good time where you can kind of train your eye and learn how to watch players instead of just watching the ball when you watch the game. This is always the time to get better at that. I love just watching players in the preseason. It's fun to do. You can always find guys to watch and root for and see how they do. There are only 3 preseason games this year. Try to enjoy them and be sure to tell me what you guys noticed from the game. Let me know in the comments. Anyone going to the game, have fun, and everyone bear down. Of course, we want to win this one. Go Bears. Thanks for watching Swift Sports. Remember, hit that like button. Make sure you sub. Until next time, bear down.